has to. Come on. Yes, sir. Yeah, come on. Come on, dude. Top it. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, it's so greasy.
I know.
That was not too bad, actually. Fuck.
For our entire climbing career, my climbing partner Maxim and myself had talked about taking a trip to test our abilities on real rock. Between work and other responsibilities, that trip took 4 years to come together. But this April, we finally got the time off needed to make it a reality. We plan to take this trip from Southern California to St. George in southwest Utah, then to Moab area in southeast Utah, and finally finish in Sin City, aka Las Vegas, with a 2,000-foot limit testing climb called Epinephrine. Due to an unforeseen change of plans, we came upon the unexpected line.
Is there a cum on my face? Take.
Take, checking. Alright, we look good. I think we look good, bro.
Just pick my booger dry. That felt so good. Oh, it's recording. Hey guys.
So day one, we're out in Moe's Valley.
Day one in Moe's Valley. Gonna,
Try some hard boulder problems.
yeah, get some nice bouldering in, some good strength training, and get comfortable on some climbing movement.
Comfortable on some sandstone
Yeah,
too.
comfortable on sandstone.
I'm pretty much Andre at this point.
Yeah.
Andre ain't got shit on me.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
Oh shit, I should have brought a hat.
I think it's gonna be sunny. Oh,
No shit, bro. Yeah, dude, I think the sun's out today. It might be a little sunny. I don't know though.
I'm sponsored by
There's
Patagonia.
literally
by
not
the-
a single
not
cloud.
a single cloud in the sky. I look stupid in this hat, but I just wear it.
Alright, let's get the sponsorship video for Patagonia.
Hi, my name is Maxim Jones. I'm a climber from California, and I'm sponsored by Patagonia. We're in Moe's Valley right now. It's gonna be a fun time. Let's do it.
Good shit, dude.
Jugs. Very nice jug.
Not that jug, but this one's good. You don't really have to use that. It's freaking super cruisy, but
Just mega.
so beautiful.
Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worry. I get it, the odds can stack back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watched from the sidelines, one too many times. Wicked games we play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude, knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent.
We'll erase it this way.
Nice.
The Swan never ended up going, but all in all, it was a great first day, pulling hard and getting comfortable on sandstone.
Hey Kai, what are we doing right now?
What? The Katana Falls?
Katana?
Kanara, yeah. Kanara Falls.
Kanara Falls.
Yeah.
That's cool, apparently.
Katana?
So we did the Kanara Falls today.
Katana Falls.
I was like, wait. What do you think? What do you guys think?
Really fun hike.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking sick.
First time
Cool
for
waterfalls.
me going all the way.
That was your first time going all the way up?
The top is definitely worth going to. It's a super sick waterfall. And there's a rappel up there.
Yeah, I know, I want to try it.
We're heading to the Headache right now. It's 3 pitches, like 5-10. It shut us down in November, so a little antsy to get back on this. How are you feeling about it, Maxim?
At the moment, I have no feelings. I don't really know.
Going into it open-minded?
Going into it open-minded. Just kind of driving. I feel my breakfast flowing through my body.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready to go to the bathroom too. I gotta go.
We ate a big breakfast, very big breakfast.
Yeah, so we got on this climb, and the first pitch, like, we hopped on, we both took whips on it, and ended up sending it by, like, after a couple goes, like 2 or 3 goes, but it just kind of discouraged us from trying the rest of the climb. Now we're a little more experienced. I do kind of want to try and on-site the next 2 pitches, just send them, no falls, get a clean full send of all 3 pitches would be cool. Yeah, that's the goal.
That's the goal. Is to send and have a great time.
Yeah, have some fun while we do it. Conditions should honestly be pretty nice. It's like pretty hot and sunny, but it's in the shade, so it's gonna feel nice. Might be even chilly. It's a little colder up in Zion. Zion. That's not even how they say it.
I know, I don't know. I can't say it right. Zion. Zion.
That's the local way of saying it, apparently. The Utah accent.
Yeah, but it should be a great time. Great time. Should be epic as fuck. I'm a little nervous now that I'm getting closer and thinking about it and verbalizing.
Yeah, it's been a lot leading up to this. We're in Zion. Pull it up. Yeah, it's been a pretty silent car ride due to anticipation. hands are pretty sweaty.
Yo, show them that wall.
They're just seeing everything. Everything's towering above you. It's fucking nuts. Time to get ready. Hop on this thing. Pre-loaded the rack. This was the yellow tree. Good old memories. Oh, she's sexy. All right.
Yeah, check our systems. Do both.
Do both.
You have all the gear you need?
Yep. Locked in. Yeah. All right. Woo! Let's get it. We're up here high above Zion. I really like the loop, the drive. Maxim's on his way up. Maxim just got through the crux of the first pitch. He's chilling right there. It was a little more difficult than anticipated. Not the best start, but he's still cold, so we're still gonna get up this thing. It's looking pretty mega. And I might have to lead pitch 2. Not too mad about that. We'll see what he says though. Looks like I'll be doing the pitch 2 lead. Maxim is still coming up here. He's taking his time. It's been a little pumpy for him, but I think for second pitch he'll be feeling a lot better once he's warmed up. It's kind of hard to hop on 5'10" cracks without a warm up, so. Yeah, come on. It's straight above your head now. Mega. Yeah, now you're done. Good shit. Way to go, dude. Nice. So you just got to the top. It's a little bit of a struggle bus. How's it feel to be at the top of pitch 1 now on this nice hanging belay?
Fucking happy. This time around, we felt like we were much more prepared to finish it. It was also going to be perfect training for our project at the end of the trip, epinephrine, and 11 pitch 5-9 in Red Rocks. Our plan for Headache this time was for Kai to lead the first and last pitch while I did pitch 2. These plans were suddenly changed the moment I followed on pitch 1. Within 15 feet or so of climbing, I got flash pumped because of bad technique and fear while also underestimating how much my pack full of gear was going to weigh me down. In the end, the first pitch took me around 35 minutes to finish, and it was a grueling battle which resulted in me being totally defeated mentally and physically. Honestly, after the first pitch, I really wanted back on Earth, but I knew this wasn't about me. I knew Kai really wanted to free this climb, so I decided to suck it up and continue on. At the anchor of the first pitch, the things that were going through my mind were flooding in with negativity of why am I here? Am I good enough for this? What is it, the purpose of this? Even so, I let go and painfully groveled up the next 2 pitches supporting Kai on his free ascent.
My GoPro died like a quarter of the way through, so it was such a bummer because it was such a sick pitch. Like, unreal. The belay at the top of pitch 1 was a hanging belay. This one, sitting on a nice ledge. Besides that, fuck that. But other than that, looks pretty cool to be up in. So, Maxim just got to the top of pitch 2. We're hanging out up here, literally. But yeah, dude, I'm super proud of Maxim. He isn't climbing his best today, that's for sure. But he's like continuing to keep trying and pushing it, so he's getting up here.
I'm not getting up pretty, but
He's getting up here,
I'm
and that's
getting
what
up.
fucking matters. I've heard it's the hardest pitch, so I don't know. Looks can be deceiving.
it's the hardest pitch?
That's what I've heard.
You're joking with me. I heard that's a lie.
That's what I've heard, bro. What do you think of that? Working?
Yes, it is.
Let's go.
It's Leverkin.
That was good. That was good.
Have fun on site. I'm so proud of you. Come on.
Thank you.
Finish this out. Fuck that little pod.
The pot ain't shit, bro.
Pod ain't shit, bro.
Here we go. Good thing I extended.
On the third and final pitch of the headache, I was feeling very confident after cruising up pitch 1 and 2. I think this caused me to not plan appropriately for the pitch. I left behind a rack of nuts and extra slings to extend my pieces, not realizing how long the pitch was. Early on in the pitch, I placed more pieces than necessary, as well as not extending them out of fear of falling on slab. Soon I realized I was still 40 feet from the top with only 4 pieces, no slings, and what felt like 50 pounds of rope drag. I thought that I had blown my onside attempt of the final pitch. I looked down at Maxim and decided I would carry on until lack of gear or rope drag stopped me. I ended up having the perfect amount of gear for the last 40 feet of the pitch, but the rope drag was becoming unbearable. It took almost all my energy to pull up the rope to clip my last 2 cams, but still I continued climbing. On the very last move of the pitch, I had a low left foot and was trying to get my right foot up while it felt like 100 pounds of rope drag was pulling me down. I lifted my right leg as high as I could, and right before I placed it, my left foot popped. Somehow, my right foot landed on the foothold I was trying to place it on, and I was able to stay on the wall and top out.
Fuck! Ah! Let's go! Ah! Maxim seems like he's found his groove on this pitch. He's just cruising along. Hasn't really slowed down at all. Pretty sick. We're gonna be down in no time. Super mega. Just a great day all around. Coming into the last leg. The little pod at the end. Nice, let's finish it out, dude. You got this. In the end, once I made it to the last anchor, I was in so much pain, but honestly really enjoyed just the process of it all. What I went through in a weird way was really satisfying, knowing that I persevered going through something that was totally out of my comfort zone, even though I didn't get to accomplish what I really set out for originally. Do you have no orgasmic feelings right now? I want down.
You want down?
I want down.
Alright, well, let's get you down. Yeah, we're heading down now. I am stoked. Kids, don't try this simul at home. Or do, because it's kind of nice.
Telling kids to simul?
Dude, simuling is the move, to be honest.
Super safe.
It is. It honestly is. You got your buddy right there next to you. You got a little friend.
Yeah.
You got a friend in me. It feels good to be on flat ground. It was about 5 hours.
Fucking better than being on flat ground.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna head back to fucking home base, get some Indian food tonight. Let's go!
Yeah, Indian food!
Woo woo! Dude, we're at the arches right now. It's pretty epic. Pretty epic out here at the arches.
Hey, man.
No, look behind you. Oh, that's illegal.
Oh, yeah.
We just finished our first day at the creek.
Yeah.
We went over to, what's the wall called?
The Rambo Wall.
Rambo Wall, which...
The Rambo Way.
What?
It's called the Rambo Way.
Rambo Way.
Yeah.
Rambo Way. Yeah, which is a 512, which we didn't get on. we did not touch it. Finger crack. But we did do Blue Sun, 510 hand crack. Phenomenal. And then...
The Fuzz?
No, that was next to it. Rochambeau.
Rochambeau.
5.9, but super cool 5.9. It was funky.
It was interesting.
But yeah, and so Maxim's got some exciting news about the day.
Yeah, it was
a turnaround event.
We got pulled over today.
Oh, we did do that.
Good way to start the day, and then
just a warning.
Came back into the creek after getting some stuff from town, and I felt pretty good today. Mentally was really good.
Climbing looks
solid.
I was
climbing pretty nice, and then I kind of got in a situation where I was forced to lead the last climb of the day, and I wasn't too stoked, but honestly, I'm really happy it happened because I fucking flashed it first try, and I skipped 2 grades.
hardest
lead I've ever done, and it was
hardest trad lead.
Hardest trad lead, yeah, but it was the most exhilarating feeling I've ever had, just topping out on it, and it was so fucking worth it. I love this place.
It was a mega hand crack. Super sick. Got pretty pumpy towards the top.
Luckily, you get a good rest in between. Middle section gets you like freshened up for the next section, which is really needed. It was kind of mentally tough on me on that section. I was like, fuck, I gotta finish this. But then I kept on telling myself, I was like, it's 15 more feet. It's bomber. I wasn't really thinking it was bomber, and then once I like started jamming it, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fine.
Yeah, you had it all under control.
Yeah.
It looked like the whole time.
Yeah, no, so sick. I'm on cloud 9 right now, and we met some. Just everyone we've met out.
Sick people.
Everyone we've met out here has just been fucking phenomenal. They've all been really supportive. a lot of good information points, giving good advice, and just good energy. Yeah, it's just been a good experience at the creek so far.
Yeah. So we'll check in tomorrow and see.
For another epic
Hopefully
day.
it goes the same.
Yeah.
Pretty epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, if tomorrow goes just as good as today, it'll be great. Peace.
Peace. Egg is fucking fly.
Cheesy egg.
Cheesy egg. And Shogun. It's gonna taste good. Real good.
Croissant, eggs, some cheese.
And it's lunch. And it's
Some
fucking
man.
lunch. It's been a huge thing for me is just understanding that, especially with like our relationship as climbers.
Just the different progression.
Yeah, the different progression rates and like understanding like how much you put in is how much you're gonna get out. And even if you put in more than others and you don't get as much out, like you're still developing in other ways that is beneficial. Like very, very beneficial. In terms of mental toughness, self-love, you know. I think it's really important.
So we said pack up camp because it started raining.
A light sprinkle.
Yeah. And when you're at Indian Creek and it's sandstone everywhere, that's just the worst thing that can happen. So we'll see if it gets better. It's looking pretty damn cloudy right now and stormy, so not ideal. But yeah, hopefully we get to climb again on this Moab trip.
It sucks because we were planning on doing
Stolen
Chimney on the Fisher Tower and then Looking Glass Rock, which is a huge like 80-foot rope swing that seemed super cool. And we were gonna climb at Habitat today, which had a couple
Habitat?
What is it? Habitato.
Habitato.
Habitato. I'm sorry. We're gonna climb Habitato, and there's a lot of cool climbs I wanted to check out there too. I was pretty bummed because I had a great day at the creek yesterday.
We got one day.
Great day at the creek, and then
One
that's
day.
it. So, I mean, honestly, it was still worth it. I'm just happy to be here. But
Fuck that.
it looks like we're gonna have to go back to St. George and maybe try to do some multi-pitch in Zion again, or different splitter cracks, or go to Red Rock. I don't know, but
Wherever there's not rain,
whatever it's
we're
not raining.
going.
Yeah, because this sucks.
Huge change of plans. But
Catch my breath.
Why? Why? It's so beautiful. They do it to us. Ah, I'm gonna crack. I'm so my fingers are cracked.
I love to be holding you tight.
So we just finished up at the Meadows Hot Springs in Utah. It was a
yeah,
good time.
it's right off the 15 in between Salt Lake and St. George.
Yeah,
Pretty freaking sick.
it was pretty sick. It was a little confusing in the beginning because there's 3 pools. The first one's like super cold and with fish, and the second one's like, you know, mediocre with fish. You know, not too bad. You know, it's not too bad with fish. I mean, there was actually a huge fish. I saw like a fish this big in the hot spring.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was not warm. It was like lukewarm. And then we like tracked a good 300 feet in just mud basically to get to.
Yeah, this heinous like walk across. I mean, you can't really tell, but
It's just muddy and gross everywhere.
yeah.
And so yeah, we made it out there, and it was really nice. It was like
It was hot.
It was hot.
30 feet deep with like cool underwater caves and
And it was like it was like super clear blue, not like gross like the other one. The people in there were nice. They offered us like some drinks. Did we take the cans?
Yeah, I took.
Okay, cool. They offered us drinks and stuff, so it was a great time.
Even though we had just gone to this really cool hot spring, mentally I did not feel good. I hadn't yet acknowledged that we were leaving the Moab area after only one day of climbing there. I had been really looking forward to the climbs we were going to do in Moab, and now we were driving back to St. George with only a taste of what the creek had to offer. Additionally, Maxim and I checked the weather and found out that St. George and Red Rock were in the 90s for the next 10 days, meaning it wouldn't be pleasant to do any routes in Zion and that it would be miserable for us to do epinephrine in Red Rock, the climb we had planned the whole trip around. It felt like the whole trip was unraveling, and I didn't even know if I wanted to keep climbing. After staying one night at my grandma's house in St. George, we saw that the weather in Bishop was in the high 70s and decided that might be what we need to get out of this headspace. When we first arrived in Bishop, our stoke had been revived, but quickly it disappeared. After our first day at the Happy Boulders, we realized that even though it was only in the high 70s, there was little to no shade anywhere, making the climbing slick and the campground unbearable. We also realized that all climbers had left the Bishop area for the season. Once again, we felt defeated. Quickly, we tried to put together a plan for the last 10 days of our trip. Unfortunately, the road to Yosemite was still closed from the winter season, and we were running out of options. We then remembered a trad climbing area nearby that Clee, an old friend of ours, had told us about, but could not remember the name. That day, we stopped by a gear shop in Bishop and saw a guidebook for Pine Creek, and quickly realized that was the place Clee had told us about. As we flipped through the pages, we realized that Pine Creek was a giant valley with endless granite climbs, and the temps were 15 degrees colder. Instantly, we packed up our car and headed that way. On our first day in Pine Creek, we realized we had made the right call. We met many other climbers and asked around about camping and the best areas to climb in. We learned that She Light Canyon was the best place to climb because of its dense, high-quality climbs and easy approach. Then we were told about the main line, a 10-pitch 510 that had fixed ropes on it. Instantly, we were foaming at the mouth. Maxim and myself had never top rope soloed before, so trying it out on a 10-pitch climb sounded like a recipe for disaster. We spent the next few days gathering knowledge about the rope quality, length of time it would take to climb it, and what the best devices to use would be.
Howdy.
Climbing a puzzle.
What?
It's like climbing a puzzle.
Yeah, it's super weird. A lot of route finding. Nice, dude. Oh yeah. That'll help my rope drag. This is a little not chill. The crack is so thin. I'm using the tree. Super sick pitch.
I was like, dude, this guy jig carry rigged something.
Of course I did, bro.
Dude, this pitch is mega.
It's so sick.
So sick. Like, it was really good. I would have whipped on it, honestly. For sure.
Well, micros aren't strong.
I know, but it's still like 3 or 4 kilonewtons.
Yeah, yeah. It would have slowed my fall for sure. First part is nice because I could just run it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's sexy, huh?
Check.
Yeah, get over here to the right, bro.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah. It's like a perfect little like thing. Like I got my clove, goes down to your figure 8 to the clove.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
View. Absolutely crazy. Snow up there. We just got up, started the day with a 5/8 little two pitch.
Yeah.
Now we're chilling up here.
Up in Pine Creek.
Couldn't ask for a better start to the morning. Just like not even like it wasn't spicy. It wasn't nothing crazy. Just a nice,
Fun.
just cool little morning.
It was a little cold in the first pitch delay, you know, but
Really?
I was just waiting to get in that sun.
You chilly boy.
I was waiting to get in that sun. I was
I'm
like,
hot.
It was really fun climbing. I liked the first pitch a lot. It's like funky, but like I liked it. It was like dancing.
Yeah.
Like dancing on the wall.
It's very sick.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, time to figure out our rappel. About to start pitch 1 of my solo mission up the main line.
When we finally got the opportunity to do the main line, it was everything we had hoped it would be and more. Every pitch required different crack techniques, making it insanely fun and great practice. For 3 days in a row, Maxim and I took a lap up the main line, with our fastest time being 1 hour and 4 minutes. It's not often that you get the opportunity to climb 10 pitches in just over an hour. On our final day, Maxim didn't join me on the main line. He had other responsibilities to tend to. So I took the opportunity to get one final lap before we left this paradise that we had called home for the last 10 days.
Cool little chill area. There's camp and everything. 8 more pitches to go. Finished about half the climb. Now I'm at the scramble section.
Our trip to Pine Creek was full of unexpected events. While Kai was up on the main line, I had my own responsibilities to handle. I was back down at camp with a new friend we decided to pick up on the way. Spontaneously of me, I decided to adopt a dog named Mojo. We met a couple days ago before at a adoption event in Bishop's Public Park. I honestly don't know why I decided to get a dog, but it definitely was the highlight of the trip for me and something I really needed in my life. I really think it was the cherry on top for everything on this trip, and it was a great way to end Pine Creek.
The view from the top.
Coming into this trip, I had a lot of expectations, like climbing epinephrine in Red Rocks and Stolen Chimney in Moab. I put a lot of pressure on Maxim and myself to prepare to do these climbs. When things started unraveling because of the weather, I felt like all the preparations were a waste of time and struggled to find any enjoyment in the trip. Making the spontaneous decision to go to Pine Creek at first was disappointing, but then it felt adventurous. It felt like the unknown, and it felt like it embodied the true climbing spirit. I can't thank Maxim enough for being a great friend and climbing partner. Watching him go from some of his worst days of climbing to some of his biggest sends showed how resilient he could be. This was something we had wanted for a very long time, and I wouldn't have had the trip turn out any other way.